I am a man, old, about 70, although I am not sure exactly anymore. My beard is long and grey, almost as long and grey as the hair on my head. As the sun starts to set, I crossed the raw field to the forest that bordered it. Here, I searched for materials required for the ritual. I cut a long and flexible branch for the bow, and 2 sturdy and straight sticks for the arrows. As well, I collected 2 flint stones, a hard knapping stone, and some feathers. I brought the string from my former home, and I brought the fear from my childhood. In the forest, I collected kindling and sticks for the fire. Once lit, the fire was life. It kept me warm and kept away the predators. In the sphere of light and heat, I was safe until the end. I wrestled with the forest and glassstone, twisting and arching and glancing. The wood and flints fought against me. They knew that once crafted into their new forms, their only task would be to activate my expiration. We wrestled and debated, the sinew in the wood emulating the sinew in my muscles, which were equally as twisted and strained, and equally attuned to stretching eternally into the cosmos above. The wood eventually bowed and ingested its potential. The sticks that were to become arrows accepted their paradox. I baptized the weapons, and I named the arrows Ende for my life and Eknes for my death. The bow remains nameless. However, the tree it was hewn from has been called Limin since the day I planted its seed decades ago. I sat by the fire, tending to my aches and the wounds done to me during the battle with the forest artifacts. The sound of the fire's burbling and snapping, a symphony projected onto the canvas of the night, and the warmth that the flames painted onto my skin left my eyelids heavy. I dreamt of the big city, the ordered chaos of it. I do not recall its name, but it translated to potential in one language. The city always felt bright to me, even though there was no doubt perpetual shade from the tall buildings. Every facade and walkway radiated meaning. Every turning and dazzling light was propaganda and ideology. The city was simultaneously unique and ubiquitous, just as humanity is. It was a shell or cave arching over the vulnerability of the individual bodies that resided inside, yet, in turn, made possible only by the strength of the collective. I remember the buildings, often utilitarian in their minimalism, but not authoritarian, instead compassionate and understanding. They called it pseudo-architecture, a new city filled with everything for all to replace the old city of nothing for no one. Alas, the city is now little more than an evanescent shell in my cavernous and fading memory. The facades are a brilliant white, eroded by my mind and time. The countryside always feels dark, blanketed. The stars tell me every night not to weep, but I do so anyway, and so do they. The city was my lungs and the countryside is my heart. I chose to die in my heart and have my body wash into the dirt, lost to all others rather than take up space that should be reserved for the living. Do not fear. I will not be completely alone. The moon will be my companion once my body sinks into the earth, a feast for worms, and in turn manoeuvring through the sky in the stomachs of forest birds. Preciosa Luna, my dear friend, will sterilize my bones and hold my hand forever. But this is not something for me to worry about. I will be dead long before Bella Luna wraps me in her arms. Sooner than the sun rises, I will sleep, and the end will come. I know this because I have loosened Ende and Eknes. Ende to the north, she is guided by Polaris, Eknes to the south. no beacon for guidance, only abyss and her namesake, eternity. The arrows sing harmoniously through the galaxy. They sing of my life and my death. They eulogize the canyons in my skin and the innumerable tears that have been compelled to fall from my eyes by Earth's gravity and the universe's sorrow. They recite hymns about my love, mantras condemning my unlearned lessons, and poems for my calloused hands. As the arrows battle through the cosmos, they pull my ghost with them to be recessed into eternity, a cuneiform inscription on the vast tablet of forever. I trust them both.